time to talk.
It's 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 time to talk.
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing here tonight? Well, we are here for some great Atlantic Motor Speedway racing here tonight. Waiting for a couple drivers to get on the track. It looks like the screen. There we go. Getting situated here tonight. Who's ready to have some fun and excited to see what's going to happen? Who's going to win it here tonight? So we're under qualifying. Let's see who's got what it takes to get themselves in a very good spot for tonight. All right, so here's what we're seeing so far this season with a lot of new drivers, a lot of new things going on. You know, this track, you know, we've had a lot of misfit drivers getting the wins this season. We've seen last week the remake of the broadcast since I had to miss the race we did last Thursday. We saw that, you know, another misfit has won it, but tonight is one of the memorials. This is his memorial race here at Atlanta, and we're gonna pull up Harold Rothery here tonight and talk to him about this memorial race. Let's see how he's doing. Hey Harold, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Brandon, how you doing, bub?
Oh, I'm doing really good, bud. You know, here being at Atlanta, and it's one of the memorial races here tonight, and I figured you'd be the perfect guy to be able to pull up and have you talk about this memorial race.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost Paul Bojanac, and he was a hell of a guy and hell of a racer, hell of a man, period. One of them guys that me and Ron kind of would get on and we'd race till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, and sometimes we just bullshit about what was going on in life. And one morning I got a call from his daughter Haley, and said he had a heart attack in the middle of the night. And you know, life's too short. Life is very precious, and we take it for granted. But he was a hell of a man. He just got back from doing a mission trip. I can't remember what country he went to, but he sent me some pictures, and he was riding a little donkey. You have to know Paul. Paul was probably 7 foot tall, 300 pounds, and he was a big guy, real deep voice. So to see a picture of him on a little miniature donkey was quite the I laughed. Let's just say that. So, but he loved life, and he loved iRacing. Really got Jordan raced with him, Ron raced with him. He always loved In-N-Out burgers. I don't know if you broadcasted any races with him. Did you broadcast any that he was in?
I want to say I may have done a couple of races. I think I may have maybe talked to him maybe once or twice, but not very much. But from what you
Right.
guys have talked about, you know, I'm happy we're able to make this race for him tonight.
Oh yeah, it's awesome, and shout out to Jordan. I mean, Jordan, he puts on a perfect a great league. He's got you as an announcer and broadcaster, and he just works his butt off out there with all the sponsors and everything. But yeah, we miss Paul every day. He's still in my Discord, so I always look up there and see him, and we all running a remembrance in memory of sticker for Paul. So he's up there watching and smiling and telling jokes about us. But darn it, we just take life for granted, you know. Life's precious. You know how that is.
Oh, definitely, and we do. We definitely take life for granted, and it's crazy when something happens, and make you really think about life afterwards. So, I'm glad to have you come up here and talk about him. Thank you so much, Harold. This race is for him tonight, and we want to definitely give him and his family our thoughts. And this is for Paul for tonight here at Atlanta. Thank you, Harold.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, this is for Paul. Here's your memorial race for here at Atlanta. While we're getting ready to see these drivers to get on track here in a minute, we want to thank you everybody that comes out every single week and be able to come here and watch the races, watch these drivers, the league, and the broadcast every single week. So thank you everybody for that. Can't thank you enough. So here is for Paul. We're going to be getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. We're going to be going into our warm-up session just in a moment, but we definitely just wanted to talk about Paul here for sure tonight. So thank you everybody here showing up. Alrighty, so let's get down and see what's going to happen here during this warm-up session. We got 4 minutes. We'll get some drivers in, see how they're doing, and see what it takes to get themselves in a very good spot. I know it kind of messed up the display there of having the background in the background, so I do apologize for that. But why not? Let's see how some of these drivers are doing. I know it keeps jumping to Skycam real quick. While we get that situated, we're going to do one quick commercial break while I get something figured out, and we'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Alrighty, so we are going to talk to Clinton. We'll be here in a minute. Our last week's winner here. Let's see how Clinton's doing. Hey, Clinton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All right, bud. Well, I do apologize for last week. Not able to watch you take it home and enjoy that beautiful win that you did there. How are you feeling coming into this race? And I have to say congratulations on your win last week.
Well, I appreciate it. And I also appreciate you going back and doing a broadcast or trying to do it. This says a lot about what you do. Yeah, I don't know. I feel okay. These cookie cutter tracks, mile and a half, where you don't really have to use much brake. It's all about fresh air. So I might be 3 wide on the top lane, just looking for fresh air on lap 5. Who knows? I'm just going to try to hang in there. Really, it feels like it's going to get pretty loose off of 3 and 4. So I've only made about like a 7 or 8 lap run all in all. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just try to ride it out and go with the flow.
Heck yeah. Well, hopefully you or one of the Misfits guys try to get something to take home. You guys have been dominant so far this season. If I'm not mistaken, you got the Clash win, didn't you?
I think so. I can't remember.
Me too. But, I know you had 2 wins this season so far. I believe it was the Clash. I think last week was your first official of the series win. I believe the week prior, one of your guys got the win there too. So let's see if we can get this as a Misfits type of year and get yourselves in a wonderful spot and get your guys a championship and get that trophy.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do, and we'll be out there doing it for Paul. That's for sure.
Definitely. Well, Clinton, good luck tonight. Have fun. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, appreciate it.
All right, that's Clinton Woodby there tonight. You know who else we're going to talk to real quick is, let's see if I can find him out here. It will be Ron Walters. Let's see how Ron's doing. Hey, Ron, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Brandon, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, buddy. I see you out here having some fun in this barbecue machine. Well, I figured why not? I know you've raced with them. Talk about tonight being this is for Paul. If you don't mind, if you tell me a couple things about him, if you don't care.
Yeah, Paul, man, that was really hurtful when we got the news about Paul. All these guys we race with every week. Uh, it's you make friends with them even though you don't know them, and it's painful. And I got a memory of Paul on the side of my car, and so he was just a good. I know Paul well. We just talked for hours after the races on the nights we raced together. Learned a lot about Paul's early life, and he had an interesting life. But he was such a good guy. He was a Christian guy, and had a wife and daughter, and he was just living a good life. It's so sad that he, went away from us in the sleep. But I'm glad to know this is a tribute to him. I'm anxious to hopefully his daughter, who still likes to keep track of this, she'll find out about it and watch and memorize, learn with this just racing for Paul here tonight.
Heck yeah. Well, Ron, thank you so much for coming up here and talking about Paul. This is for Paul here tonight. I hope you have a good time out there tonight. Let's see if we can see you up front, have some fun, and hopefully maybe we can see one of these misfits, either yourself or the other guys, get yourself into victory lane.
That'd be great. I appreciate it, Brandon. Thanks.
No problem. 12, we have Clay and Harold. In row Harry and Thomas. In row 14, we have Brian and Brock. And that is your starting grid here tonight. Alrighty, so right now trying to see what's going on out there on the track while they're pacing here, see who's got what it takes. I know it looks like we may have dropped a couple frames here just for a minute. For some odd reason, gotta love Michigan. Right now, we're going to see the 18 and the 92 lead the field to the green flag. Who's got what it takes to get themselves in a beautiful restart here. We got the red line machine out there in the second row back. Alrighty. Here we are. Green flag is out. Lap 1 out of 98 started here tonight for Atlanta Motor Speedway. All getting ready to go into turn number 1 here tonight. Beautiful start side by side for second place. Back for about 5th and 6th. The 5 going a little wiggly back in the back. Almost losing it here tonight. That definitely almost could have hurt. Side by side for your lead, Clinton and Garrett right now. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Still side by side here at this moment of time. Number 77 in the middle. Here comes the run on the outside. Oh, they almost pinched him down. 77 gets cleared. The 93 and the 6, or is that the 55? I believe it is. Great job able to hold on to it very well. Here they are coming out of the corner here. 18 and the 93 now side by side here. Clinton Woodby still holding on to your lead. Jordan in second. Here's where Bud is. He's holding on to third, battling here with Garrett in the 18. The 95, that's what it is. The 95 of Roland right now holding on to 5th place. And that is right, ladies and gentlemen. The number 5, or 90, oh, the 18 turnaround. And we have a parking lot going on here down the front stretch. A lot of drivers, unfortunately, getting involved there tonight. All right, let's go back a little bit. Let's see just what in the world just happened. We saw the 18, a lot of drivers involved there getting collected. We're going to kind of look back. I know it kind of looks weird. We're going to rewind it, though. We saw, I believe, the 18 and Roland making contact there. And that's where I believe we seen it all kind of started off. here is on board with Roland. A little bit of contact. There's the 18 and everybody getting collected. So that's what we're seeing here at this moment of time. Unfortunately, not to what some of these drivers wanted to see, and definitely hurt them quite a bit there. Hopefully our stream is back. We apologize for the little bit of a hiccup on the stream there. Not sure exactly what happened. All right, let's go back down on the track and see how some of these drivers are doing. While we are under commercial break, we're going to go see what's going on, see how they're doing. Clinton would be as your leader, Jordan in second, Bud in third, Roland in fourth, Steven in fifth, rounding your top five here at this moment of time. Let's see how Jordan's doing here tonight. Hey Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, buddy.
All right, bud. Right now, holding on to second place. Gonna be starting here right next to Clinton on this restart. How stressed are you knowing that this restart is critical to try to get in that perfect spot as getting into the lead?
It's just make sure I get the good time to jump well on. Don't get caught sleeping on the restart here. But I know passing's going to be tough, especially going into 3 and 4 with how bumpy it is on the bottom lane. It wants to get you really, really loose. So just kind of picking my spot and just being patient is probably the key. And try and save some stuff for later in the run is probably the best way to go about it. So we'll see what I can do and get this Redline Racing Network car up front.
Heck yeah. Well, Jordan, good luck, bud. Have some fun out there, and we'll see if we can talk to you later on.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Alrighty, that is Jordan there, your second place right now. So we have 98 laps that we are doing here. Here is your track information for tonight. This track, 1.51 miles long with those 4 turns, 148 miles these drivers are doing, 86 degrees right now for your track temp, 8 mile per hour southeast wind at this moment of time. But while we get ready to go green flag racing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are, knowing that how this awesome race is, we just want to give another big shout out for this memorial race here. This is for Paul. We definitely want to give the family all of our respect, and all the drivers that have raced for him definitely have been thinking about him. So here is for Paul for tonight. Alrighty, getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a little bit. Who's ready to see some more crazy action here? Pace car will take that hard left into pit road, and Jordan and Clinton will be getting that green flag here waving just in a minute. When that flagman will start dancing up in his little box, we're going to go right on the roof cam here with Roland. While we see him taking off here, let's see what happens. All right, there's your restart zone. Clinton with the beautiful start. Looks like Roland wasn't really ready for that one. He's lost 3 positions from that start. Here he is. He's got the 12 just getting around. That is Ryan Cook and Rusty Modesty. We do have a yellow flag out on the track. That may have been Harold. On board with Harold. We have another caution right now out. This is our second caution of the night here. On your restart, kind of looked like quite a few drivers kind of checked up a little bit. That's kind of, what's weird? I have to rewind this. On my screen, it looked like it kind of, let's go on the driver's view. I know he misjudged of the kind of trying to get out of the way for everybody. But it looked like the car kind of took the farther right when he went left. So unfortunately, that's going to bring out your second caution. Not what Harold wanted to have happen. He tried to avoid that accordion effect there. Clinton Woodby right now as your leader. Jordan Stencil in second. Bud in third. Steven in fourth. Ryan Cook in fifth. As you're rounding your top 5 here tonight. We have 28 drivers that have showed up here for Atlanta. We love when we have a good sized field here, knowing, we've had a couple races this season so far. We're going to talk to you about your point standings here. I know I have one more week and I'll have this update. We'll have live championship updates, but we're talking about your points at the moment. If I can pull this up. Right now, Clinton Woodby is your leader here at the moment of time for your points. Holding on to second place, that is going to be Matt Hayden. In third, Rusty Modesty. Fourth will be Zach Haley. Fifth is Patrick Hernandez for your point standings at the moment for your top 5. Alrighty. Right now, Clinton and Jordan 1 and 2. We're going to go on our short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a little bit. Pace car will take that hard left down pit road. Flagman will start dancing up in his little box here. Let's see who's got what it takes. You can see down in your second row, Steven and Bud. Got Clinton and Clinton and Jordan for your row number 1. Row number 3, you have Roland and Ryan. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see, pace car is in. Getting ready. Green flag out in the air here once again. Beautiful start by the outside line. Clinton Woodby. Jordan trying to hold on to that corner panel. Right now he's at that tire, now at the door, side by side. Here's the run on the inside line. Can he get the 92 cleared? Here out of turn number 2. He definitely was able to. Jumps up high. Now he's going to stay right in front, but can Clinton Woodby fight right back? Here's that Burger King machine on his way to the inside, also trying to make a move. He's now trying to get to that corner panel. Wasn't able to get there quite yet. He's going to fall right in behind for second place. The 93 of Bud trying to make a move. Here's Clinton Woodby now trying to get onto the outside of Bud. Now they are side by side for second and third. Here's 92 getting the run on the outside line. Down the backstretch. Here they are, drag strip battle down all the way into turn number 3. Jordan right now as your leader. Clinton Woodby in second. Now battle for third and fourth. Roland on his way, trying to hold on to third place now, is able to get around Bud in the 93. The 77 of Steven Gibson trying to work his way to the front. Here comes the 93 on the inside, to the tire, to the door. Almost side by side, was not able to get there quite yet. It looks like Roland was able to hold that off. Here comes the 77 now to make a move on the inside line. The 88 of Patrick also right there, just watching patiently. Russ has got, no, that is Rusty right now in the number 6. He's got some company on his outside. That, I believe, is going to be the number 12 of Ryan Cook. With the battle for your lead right now, Jordan still holding on to a 0.2 second gap. Clinton Woodby and Roland battling it out now. Here comes Roland on the inside. Side by side, he's going to get that pass made really smooth and easy. Here he is now rolling as your leader. Are we going to see a crossover move from Roland trying to fight right back? It doesn't look like it, but he's going to get right to that back bumper. Roland, this is, I believe, his first race of the season coming back here tonight. We were talking about that on Thursday and him coming back here. Here he is, holding on to second though. Different lines these drivers are taking here going into turn 1 and 2. Coming out, here comes the 93 on the outside line, trying to make a pass from that Burger King machine. And he's right now almost able to at this time. Here is what it looks like here farther back from your chase view. The Burger King was able to make a pass, now takes over third place, and that's going to be putting Clinton into fourth place. Good racing overall right now tonight. Here comes the 93 on the inside, trying to make him pass here on Roland. 93, he's got some moves going on. He's got that nitrous button pushed, working his way to the front right now. They've been out there for 19 laps here tonight so far. Looks like we do have a driver coming out of pit road. That might have been, I believe, maybe Dawson Tanner in the number 2. That was just getting out of pit road. Side by side, Matt Hayden now trying to get around the 77, trying to get to the inside of the 88. Great racing going on all around so far here at this moment of time. Lap 20 complete here out of 98. 79 laps to go here tonight. Here is Roland working his way to the inside of the 92. Trying to roll by here for second. Can he do it? Jordan still holding onto your lead here at the moment of time. Clinton Woodby right now is able to get around Jordan for the lead. Clinton as your leader, both fighting back once again. The 83 is not done quite yet. He wants to get back here to your lead, get that fresh air. We have side by side, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Here, even 5 and 6, all side by side here at this moment of time here at Atlanta. Beautiful racing going on. Jordan takes back the lead. He's going to say, see you later. Here's the 92 and the 93 getting into the wall. Great job, able to hold on to that while getting into the wall. That definitely could have been a little sketchy, and he was able to, great job to hold it. Right now, Roland is trying to, oh, Burger King getting loose. He's getting a little saucy loose out here tonight. 3 wide almost in these corners here at the moment of time. Here comes Roland, almost getting a little wiggle. Here's the 5. Look at the run on the outside of the 88 got from the 5. Beautiful picture going on right now with the 83 holding on to your lead here. Everybody getting close together. Here's Rusty now working his way to the front. 24 laps out of 98. Oh, contact with the 93 and the 88. Just a little bit of, oh, you can see Rusty slowing it down. Did not want to work his way to the pack through that. He saw 93 getting a little loose there, getting into the wall. Here comes the 12, the 77 now involved. Here comes another Burger King. We're going to have Burger Kings fighting together here tonight. That's what we love to see here, is Burger King's fighting it. The 88 right now holding on. Let's go back right now for your lead. Jordan still holding on. Clinton holding on to second. Roland in third. Patrick holding on to fourth. Bud in fifth, rounding your top five. But you can see the freight train right behind. Some hungry drivers back here wanting to work their way to the front, and a couple drivers mowing some grass here. I saw Roland mowing some grass for us tonight. Trying to help out the landscape companies. He must have saw they missed a spot. 88, he's got some now company from the inside. 93 making a pass. Look at the runs that these drivers get into these corners, man. They definitely, you can see him kind of look like a sitting duck on the outside line a couple times. Lap 26 here out of 98 left to go. 72 to go here. Three wide right now down the backstretch. Rusty on the inside, closest to the basement. 88 was all the way up to basically to the roof. Able to hold on to it though. Now the 77 was looking. At this moment of time, I'm looking at your biggest mover of the night, and that is 11 positions, and that is going to go to Rusty Modesty right now in that number 6, holding on to 5th place. That is your biggest mover of the night here so far. Things make a change though. Well, why not, ladies and gentlemen? I think what time it is. I think it's time to crank it up here tonight. Let's turn up those phones. Turn up the tablets, turn up whatever you're listening to on this broadcast, and listen to these cars just fly by here tonight. Well, never mind on that part. We are not going to crank it up here. We just literally witnessed on our crank it up session of the big wreck happening. Rutro Raggy. Well, let's go back and just see what just happened here tonight. It's this time by that we may have seen it or not. I'm not sure. We'll keep an eye. We might have to go back a little bit more. I saw Jordan involved there. Let's go back real quick and see what just happened with Jordan. Looks like Roland has got the air taken away from the 83, and unfortunately, that's going to bring quite a few cars turned around there. You can see quite a few of them still kind of getting collected there. The 9 also collected. Definitely not a night that a couple of these drivers want to see the bright side. At least some of these drivers do have that fast repair real quick. Was almost able to get through that. Unfortunately, was not able to. A lot of damage to his car there. Hopefully, he can get all repaired up. So right now, Zach and Brock as 1 and 2. I do believe they did not come down pit road. Clinton Woodby did come down pit road, and he's going to be the first one off of pit road though. So that's a couple different takers going on right now. Alrighty, Zach. Right now, as your leader, Brock in second, Clinton in third, Patrick in fourth, Ryan Cook in fifth. With that being said, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, getting ready back. Green flag racing here. Right now, Clinton would be as your leader. Patrick in second. Looks like Sean Burke in third. Ryan Cook in fourth. That is your your four. Oh man, your top four right now. Pace car will take that hard left into pit road. Let's see who's got what it takes. All right, beautiful start through the field here right now. The 5 giving the 55 a little bit of a push on this restart. 34 laps completed. 65 laps to go to the end of this race. Here comes the 92 on the outside of the 88, trying to take back the lead here. Looks like the 92 with a great run was able to get around, keep the 88 in his rear view mirror. The 55 now working on his inside of the 88 machine. That is for a battle for second and third, and caution out on the track. Not sure on the caution coming out quite yet, but we'll see if something happens back here. Oh, and the dozer getting turned around. That definitely not tonight that the dozer wanted to see there. Alright, so this is going to be your fourth caution of the night. 10 laps under caution here. We've had 4 lead changes here for tonight. Alright, while we're under caution, we're going to do another commercial break real quick. We'll try to get on to a different commercial besides our barbecue beef sauce. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of paying too much for
Looking
tires
for the
and
perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you, you won't regret it.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you. At my house?
Yup, housework, business fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire. Anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, so we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Alrighty, back at it. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here at this moment of time. Right now, Clinton Woodby and I believe the 88 of Patrick, 1 and 2. Second row has got the 55 and the 5. That is Matt Hayden and Sean Burke. Getting ready for your second row back. Alrighty, here we go. Looks like right now, 88 kind of sit back a little bit, and for second, right at that, holding onto that tire so he can keep an eye on that driver. And this is what we're saying. Here we are right now, green flag, and Matt Hayden unfortunately got a black flag, but I believe that is because of second place kind of sitting back a little bit. That's what the cautions, or I mean the black flag's coming out for. Here we are right now, Clinton Woodby taking off. Patrick right now holding on to third, Matt Hayden in second. Clay right now in fourth, Sean Burke in fifth, running your top 5. Great job by all the drivers so far tonight. We've had a couple of cautions, but not, a couple of them just kind of in the wrong place and, to be at. And here we are right now. Curious to see if race control will have take a look at that number 5 machine. Maybe saying jump. There we are. We had cleared the meatball, or I mean not the, had cleared the black flag for the number 5 from iRacing. So right now, Matt Hayden holding on to second. Russ Ivy up to fourth. Clay Stewart in fifth. Sean Burke in sixth. Russ Ivy having a good run in that 51 machine, in that GOAT diecast scheme here. Let's look at this left front here. The GOAT Racing Diecast, one of the sponsors here for your amazing Twisted Chassis GOAT Racing Diecast series. He has definitely one of those sponsors we love to see. A lot of our sponsors from this league is got another one of JS Designs, is Jordan's spot, or one of his, Jordan owns it, but one of the sponsors here. If you need some new schemes or things like that, he can hook you up. We definitely thank them a lot. Pinch a Penny, we definitely want to give them a big shout out here tonight too. Can't thank them enough for being here for the Twisted Chassis. Alrighty, right now Clinton Woodby holding on to your lead, but got some company from his teammate Matt Hayden. We've seen this picture before. Matt Hayden right now holding on to second place, trying to let's see how hard these two are going to race each other here. All right, since we now have a moment of time, why not? Let's try this again. We may not see how it goes, but let's do this crank it up session of the night here tonight. So turn up those phones, the tablets, the computers, or your television and listen in to these cars just fly by here tonight. We love when the crank it up session of the night. Love to hear the cars just fly by here. Definitely, that's one of the cool things for around here. Alrighty, well, let's see right now. Clinton Woodby as your leader, Matt Hayden in second, Patrick in third. Let's go farther back here and see Russ Ivy in fourth. We got Sean Burke right now in fifth, Clay Stewart in sixth, Ryan Cook, he's holding on to seventh, Rusty Modesty in eighth place, and we do have a caution out. Let's go back a little bit and see what just happened on this replay. See a little bit of contact there, just coming out of the corner there. Let's go back and see if we could see if there's maybe a little bit of... All right, let's go back. Let's see the 98.9 up high. 99 comes down just a tad, a little bit, and the Burger King right there just had, unfortunately, made a little bit of contact to the corner panel there, and that's going to get him turned around. That, unfortunately, brings out your 5th caution of the night. So let's go back up front. Clinton would be coming down for your fresh tires and your fuel for tonight. You can see his teammate right on that back bumper, not giving him much space here during the pit stop. Let's see what the race off of pit road is going to be. All right, Clinton in his box. Who's got the race off of pit road? There's your green cone. Oh, beautiful side-by-side action there. That was a very close one. So Clinton Woodby looks like he was able to beat everybody off the pit road there, and was very close of a battle there with Matt Hayden. Russ Ivy shown as your leader here at the moment. Terry in 2nd, Alan Martin in 3rd, Zach in 4th, and Rem in 5th right now. We'll see if they come down pit road this time or if they're going to stay out. Definitely want to thank everybody tuning in here tonight. Can't thank you enough. We definitely appreciate it. Right now, it looks like they're going to stay out, and Russ Ivy may going to stay as your leader. But why not? We're going to give another big shout-out here real quick. Can't thank everybody. We want to give a big shout-out to the family and all the racers here, and just want to give, say this is the memorial race here for Paul here at Atlanta. Great guy. Great racer, and we hear all the stories beginning of the race about this driver. We can't, we definitely miss him out there, and hope everybody is enjoying the show. And this is for Paul here tonight. Alrighty, right now at this moment of time, 49 laps have been completed here on to 98. 50 laps to go. Pace car lights are off. We're getting ready to go back green flag racing here. All right, pace car's going to take that hard left in the pit road. The flag man start dancing up in his little box here once again. Right now, Russ Ivy leading the field to the green flag, and he was able to pull away Alan Martin and Terry Collette right now, 2nd and 3rd, Zach in 4th. Go up into the blimp here tonight over the view of Scene Hall, the drivers race around here at Atlanta. Definitely limp up in the air tonight. Oh, we got a wreck in the backfield. I see the one going for a ride. I saw Harold sitting there on the front stretch, row raggy. Oh, went too far back. Went too far back here tonight. With me going a little too far back, we're going to watch kind of what developed here for the caution to come out. Three wide down the backstretch. Coming into the corner there, he goes a little up high. Still 3 wide right now here at Atlanta. He gets the wall, unfortunately, and I see, oh man, going for a spin cycle here tonight. Helping the crews mow some more grass out there. Try to touch it up just a tad, a little bit. Not a night that Harold wanted at all. You can see the sparks grinding. He's got to go down into pit road and get it all fixed up here in just a little bit. Russ Ivy right now as your leader. Let's see if we can talk to him. Hey, Russ, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Look at you up in the lead right now, and this kind of feels like a deja vu, but Rutro, you and Alan right now wanted to. Are we going to see some interesting things?
I hope not. You know, it was kind of a joke where last time we raced here back in the day, we kind of got together, but that's all in the past. You know, it's all in good fun, but I think we'll be all right.
I figured. I had to bring it up. I saw you guys close together. I was like, you know what? This is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah,
Well,
it's always been a running joke between us.
well, but, you know, being up front, knowing that you got the fresh air, how's the car handling here so far for you?
My car's pretty good. I kind of got caught up in a few wrecks there early and used up my fast repair and then got damage in them, but got it fixed up, and it seems fine. Once we kind of got that run going, I was running lap times about the same as the leader, so I think I'm good. It's just trying to keep it up here now.
Heck yeah. Well, I just want to wish you luck, bud. Have some fun out there tonight, and let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this for into victory lane.
Hope so. Sounds good, Brandon. Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, Russ Ivy there tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going to happen here right now with Russ Ivy and Alan Martin, 1 and 2. Terry holding on to third. Zach in fourth. Right now, 1, 2, and 3. That's Checkers and Wreckers right now going up front. Zach in fourth, and then he got another Checkers and Wreckers in fifth place. Matt Hayden holding on to sixth, part of the Misfits with Rusty. And Patrick, actually, nope, Patrick's part of Checkers and Wreckers too. We've got quite a few Checkers and Wreckers up front right now. All right, want to give a big shout out here tonight. And that is going to be to Jackie Jones from Cleveland, Georgia. If you want some new cars, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, head down there, give them some love. They can hook you up. We want to thank them coming on board here tonight too. Also to Dubby, if you want to get some new energy powder drinks, head on over and use code REDLINE. You can get yourself 10% off your order. So thank you to them coming on board here tonight also. Also to Delta Tire being a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. If you want some new tires, front end alignments, things like that, they can hook you up. So thank you to them coming on board here and helping us out. Also to Sheath Underwear. If you want to get some new underwear, if you use promo code NOLIFT, you can get yourself 20% off your order. Also, last but not least, go to Barbecue Beef Sauce. They have a lot of new flavors. If you want to get yourself a flavor for all sorts of different meats they have, it's head on over to their Facebook, their website, or head on over to Amazon. They also have their orders there. So we want to thank them coming on board here for Redline Racing Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Green flag backing out in the air here tonight. Beautiful start by Russ Ivy. Right now, Alan Martin holding on to second. We got side-by-side action going on for third and fourth. Zach and Terry. Right now, 3 wide going on in the middle of this pack, and this is where it can get a little dicey, and this is where it gets a little scary. Right now, looks like they were able to get away from that 3 wide, but here's Roland. He is looking. Here's Jordan right in the middle. Roland was on the outside for quite a minute. And here comes the 94 of Terry holding on to 6th place. Terry trying to battle it out here with the 88, almost making contact. Oh, 88 in the wall. 3 wide right now. Terry's in the middle. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. 3 wide, rolling out, down, drops down low. Terry's not liking the spot right now. You can tell he's not liking to see where he was at. Right now, though, 83 of Jordan Stencil. We've seen him leading quite a few laps here. Now back to 8th place. He had to get that car fixed up. Holding on, great job. Holding onto that car as best as he can. Rusty Modesty right now. Rusty holding on to 6th place here, trying to battle it out here with Clinton Woodby. Also Patrick right there in the mix too. Russ Ivy still holding on to your lead. Alan Martin in 2nd, Zach Haley in 3rd, Matt Hayden in 4th, and Patrick Hernandez in 5th, rounding your top 5 here tonight. We just have 41 laps to go. We've completed 58 of them here so far tonight. Brian Cunningham right now in the 32, having a great run here so far, holding on to 17th. He's one of the new drivers here so far. The Dozer of the 38 machine holding on to 16th place. Stephen Gibson in the 77 was able to get around Terry in the 94 for 14th and 15th place. Getting started in a single file right now. We got battle for the lead. Alan Martin looking on the inside, trying to get around Russ. Can he do it? Don't forget to give us a like and a follow here on our Facebook and YouTube side of things. We definitely would appreciate it. All the love, the support you give these drivers and the leagues and the broadcast. We can't thank you enough, especially tuning in here every single week. All right, here we go. Here comes Matt Hayden now looking on the inside of Russ Ivy. Matt Hayden now takes over the lead. New leader. Now Zach. He's looking on the inside of the 51. Good battles going on up front here tonight. 61 out of 98 completed. All right, right now 3 wide. A little bit farther back in this pack here. Alan Martin down low. That was, I believe, the 92 of Clinton Woodby in the middle and the 51 of Russ Ivy up top. That's why we're seeing 3 wide there for a moment. Rusty was he was just sitting there watching all this. Now Rusty in the middle. Russ Ivy up top and Alan Martin down low. These drivers are starting to get a little dicey. Definitely making a little nerve-wracking here farther in the back. A lot of different switching or ruins going on here. Here is right now Jordan Stencil holding on the outside line of the 55. Russ Ivy trying to make that run on the outside work, trying to get to that number 15 machine. Not able to make it work, though. That Burger King machine was able to capitalize on that and get around. Now Alan Martin's in the middle here tonight. Good battles going on. Matt Hayden still holding on to your lead right now. Zach holding on to 2nd. Here comes 3rd is going to be Patrick. Clinton Woodby still trying to battle out for 3rd. A lot of different things are happening here all at once. Track temperature right now is 86 degrees. Air temperature is 75 with that 8 mile per hour southeast wind. Matt Hayden's last lap a 30.5. Zach was a 30.4. Clinton would be a 30.6. 1, 2, and 3. Definitely love. I love how Atlanta is. This is the legacy, I believe, style track. A lot different than a lot of drivers are used to. And here they are right now, battling it out very well. And, this track I feel like is a lot more side-by-side action and a lot more different, different ways to get around from staying low or staying high. And Matt Hayden still holding on to your lead here. Clinton Woodby holding on to third. Zach holding on to second here, 1, 2, and 3 here with just 33 laps to go. With that being said, we're going to do our play-by-play, especially being at the end of this race. Here we will be right back.
Carter, I need new tires, but I just don't have time. Well, Grayson, we own Delta Tire and Auto Repair in Burton. And now we have a mobile tire shop that can come to you. At my house?
Yup, house, work, business, fleet, or roadside emergency. What about balancing the tires?
Yup, even balancing a tire, anything a tire shop can do.
We have all brands of rims and tires, and we have the largest inventory in Genesee County.
When you don't do your auto repair and tires with us, we both lose money.
Time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Delta Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, back at it right now. We've seen a couple drivers come down pit road. This may have started the green flag pit stop strategy call going on right now. We'll see if any other takers come in. Clinton Woodby still holding on to your lead. I saw Rem just went down pit road. I saw I think it was Zach coming down pit road just a little bit ago. Now Clinton Woodby still holding on to your lead though, and right now he is about a 0.5 second gap from second place. Matt Hayden holding on to second, rolling in third. Your top three here at this moment of time. But things may change. Things may happen here. We'll see. I saw the 42 was just coming back onto the track just a little bit ago. That was Joe White. He's now back on the track. Joe White right now is currently in 23rd place, 2 laps down Clint Woodby still holding on to your lead. Matt Hayden about now 0.7 second back. You see the gaps between first and second and all the way through the field. Rolling right now, trying to close it in here. He's got some battles from the number 12. That's Ryan Cook here at the moment. Can he hold on to it? That number 12, he's holding that bottom line very well. Matt Hayden right now, he's got some company, and they are moving, working on the outside of that number 5 machine. We have 22 laps to go to the end of this race. Just a couple more laps to go. The 12, he was there right at that back bumper. About 1.2 second gap from first to second. Gaps are starting to form. Right now, it looks like Russ Ivey came down pit road. Alan Martin, Terry Collette, Zach Healy, all coming down pit road. Ryan now as your leader, Patrick in second, and Sean Burke around your third place. Now we have Clinton Woodby coming down pit road. Pit strategies for them have started. Now Ryan Cook trying to hold on to your lead right now with looks like a battle going on with Patrick and Sean for second and third. Good battling going on through the track right now. The Dozer machine up to 4th place. Rusty Modesty in 5th. Rusty just looks like he just went down pit road. Back up front though, Ryan Cook. He has not come down pit road. Actually, he came down pit road. Let's see, what was it? 32 laps ago. And it looks like he's now just going to start his pit strategies here. Sean Burke also coming down pit road with him. Patrick is now going to stay out to lead a lap here. The Dozer also staying out. You can see the 51 of Russ Ivey right in front of the Dozer. Trying to get back on the lead lap here with just 18 laps to go. Almost down to the crunch time. Let me know in the chat, how is everybody doing? I'd love to hear from you. How was your weekend and how was your week? Alrighty, looking back right now, Patrick has staying out still. We only have 3 drivers on the lead lap here at this moment of time. Coming to 16 laps this time by. Right now, the Dozer just getting Alan Martin to go by in that 15 machine. That monster machine trying to work his way back and get him on the lead lap. Right now, Alan Martin holding on to 7th place. You can see Russ Ivey has gotten around the 88 now this time by, and that's going to put Russ Ivey back on the lead lap, and that's for 4th place. Matt Hayden now is trying to close it. He's just getting around Clinton Woodby. The battle right now for 5th and 6th. That's Matt Hayden and Clinton Woodby currently 1 lap down here trying to get around Patrick. And I'm not sure. Patrick's been out there for 36 laps on these tires. I would say he's probably going to have to come down pit road here in shortly. That would be my guess. And here he is. Actually, I just spoke to Spoon. Patrick right now heading down into pit road. Now, with that being said, that's going to allow a lot of drivers to get back on the lead lap here while we watch the 88 get into his pit box. Thomas Adams right now in the 64. Oh, sliding, mowing some grass here tonight. Able to hold on to it. Great job Oh man, that could have definitely been way worse than he wanted to see. Now that's going to allow Russ Ivy to take over the lead, but he's got some company. Matt Hayden and Clint Woodby, 1, 2, and 3, all right here. Clint Woodby trying to get back on another win. Can he go back to back? 3 wide for the, 3 wide at the moment for that lead. 92 right now is able to get around Russ Ivy. Clint Woodby as your leader here right now at the moment of time. Let's see if you can keep Matt Hayden right there behind and Russ Ivy holding on to third with 13 to go. Great job by all the drivers here so far. Man, what a night and what we've seen. This is definitely a great track, and here's your track information tonight. We've only had 6 cautions, 18 laps under caution, 10 lead changes here. Your track information with this 1.51 miles long, partly cloudy, 87 degrees on the track, 8 mile per hour southeast wind. Not too shabby of a night. Your air temperature is only 75 degrees. Not too bad for a Atlanta Motor Speedway race with 12 to go. All right, Glenn Woodby as your leader right now. Got some lap traffic right in front of him. This is where we're seeing Matt Hayden right there behind. We've seen this just a little bit ago of them two battling it out earlier, and here they are once again trying to battle it out. What we like to see, though, this is kind of a cool atmosphere. Here's your fan cam. If you were a fan in the stands, this is what it looks like if you were kind of closer to turn number 1 of what it looks like as a fan compared to what television shows. Kind of far little dot farther in the when they're down in the backstretch going into turn number 3 and 4. Not much you really can see, just a little dot on the screen until they come all the way to the front stretch. Look at the gap between first and second place. Alrighty, Clinton Woodby with a, let's see, actually we're going to pull up his info bar here tonight. With Clinton Woodby, he's currently in first. He started in second. The lowest position he was in was 11th place. Matt Hayden. Matt is currently in second, started in 5th. Lowest was 15th place. We go to Steven Gibson right now, battling here for 3rd place with Roland. Steven currently in 3rd, started in 3rd, and lowest is 25th. We go to Roland. Roland right now currently in 4th, started in 7th, and lowest was 25th. Russ Ivy started in 11th, currently in 5th, and lowest is 26th. Go to Chris Susky right now, currently in 6th, started in 9th, lowest is 27th. Go to Rusty Modesty right now, holding on to 7th place. Started in 16th, lowest is 22nd. Clay in the number 7, started in 8th, or currently in 8th, started in 23rd, lowest is 23rd. Alan Martin, currently in 9th, started 13th, lowest is 18th. Sean Burke, started in 17th, currently in 10th, and lowest was 17th. Go to Ryan Cook. Ryan currently right now is in 11th, started in 10th, lowest is 18th. Go to Terry. Terry started in 25th, currently in 12th, lowest is 25th. Patrick, going for a ride is the number 12. Great save. Patrick currently right now 11th, started 12th, lowest is 13th. Terry currently in 12th, started 25th, lowest is 25th. Ryan Cook, we saw him go for that little ride. Currently 13th, started 10th, and current lowest is 18th. Go to the Dozer, 38. Currently right now 14th, started 20th, and lowest is 27th. Rem Wyatt right now currently 15th, started 21st, lowest 24th. Zach currently right now in 16th, started in 8th, lowest is 27th. Ron Walters currently in 17th, started in 22nd, lowest is 25th. Dave Stinson right now currently 18th, started 18th, lowest is 21st. With 4 laps to go, we're going to have to go back up front to see what's going on, because we got some crazy action going on. Let's see where everybody's at. Clint Woodby as your leader, 1.2 seconds back from Matt Hayden. Matt Hayden's got the 32 right behind him, and Roland in third, 1, 2, and 3 with 4 to go here tonight. Does Clint Woodby able to bring home his second win in a row? Well, let's find out. Just a couple more laps to go here tonight. Want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors here for the league and the broadcast. Can't thank you all enough, but also the fans out there watching. We can't thank all of you enough to be able to come out, support these drivers, the leagues, and the broadcast every single week. We can't thank you enough for that. So thank you so much. Especially able to allow these drivers to come out for just a couple hours of their nights here, especially on Sundays, or giving them some practice in during the week. If it wasn't for you guys able to give these drivers a couple hours of their time to give us something to produce, we wouldn't be able to have something to produce. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Clinton Woodby, your leader here right now. White flag is out here, JS Designs. Let's watch the 92 make it around 2 more times here, or not two more times, 2 more turns here to take home your race win. Here he is coming into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4, 2.0 seconds back from your lead of second place. Here he is, your race winner, Clinton Woodby. Matt Hayden holding on to second place, Roland in third. Your top 3 right there, 1, 2, and 3. Give them a big shout out. They definitely well deserved. And I know right now Misfits Motorsports is on fire this season, and you can see his teammate there giving him some love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do our post-race show of the night here tonight. They definitely well deserved. Look at the top 3 right there. That definitely is a great picture. If you can't, if you could take one, that would be great. But what a night! This is all for Paul. This is for Memorial Race here tonight. We're gonna watch him burn it out here in just a little bit. But we're gonna pull up our third place of Roland. Let's see how he is feeling, and then we'll get some more interviews in. All right, let's talk to Roland, see how he's doing. Hey, Roland, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Alrighty, bud. Look at you tonight, able to bring home a P3, just coming back for the first race of the season here for the Twisted Chassis. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good after not driving the ARCA car for a while. Glad to be back in the league. I'm feeling pretty good.
Heck yeah. Well, can't beat that for a podium finish. You were able to come back the first night, and then, bam, you get to talk to me once again. You can't beat that.
No, you can't, man. It's I didn't know how well we would do qualifying, and didn't really have the speed in qualifying that we wanted. But when it came to the race, we were doing pretty good. I thought we had a car to contend, but we just weren't where we wanted to be at that last green flag pit stop. But we managed to capitalize on the getting on the P3.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a big shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
I just want to thank Barn Doors and More and JS Designs and for their paint schemes that they do for me, and just want to thank you for broadcasting Just shout out to everybody. Shout out to Clinton. Good job. And Matt. And it was great racing with y'all. And can't wait for next week.
Heck yeah. Well, Roland, I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
All right. See you, man.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Roland there, your P2. Next up is going to be your or P3. I'm at P2 is next. It's going to be Mr. Matt Hayden. Let's see how Matt's doing. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, Brandon.
All right, buddy. Look at you once again here up in the podium spot, getting a P2. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. It obviously was a kind of a hectic race for the first, 20 laps. First quarter, half, third of the race, something like that. I kind of figured once we got kind of spread out, things kind of settled down and we'd get into more like a long run tire wear kind of run. So felt fast, felt good, and we have someone like Clinton in the league. They're just a little bit better than you per lap, and he was wrapping the bottom better. So all in all, good run. Fast repair early on. Didn't know how the rest of the race was going to go, but after all that, we'll take P2.
You definitely can't beat that, but you guys, your whole team, the Misfits, have been on fire this season. Definitely, getting Clinton back to back. He also got, I believe, the Clash. So, like, technically, he's got like 3 wins on this season. But if you don't want to count the Clash, but I believe you or somebody else got the another win.
Yeah, I think we got our Daytona race or something like that. So
yeah,
and kind of had the same thing go on at Phoenix with him just being just a little bit better towards the end. I felt like we were the faster ones that week. Didn't feel like we were that fast this week. Just kind of felt like we were stuck in a pack, and then, like I said, once tire wear kind of became an issue, that's when we kind of stretched our legs and kind of ran away with it. But yeah, I think he was wrapping the bottom better than I was. I was having to run the high line to be fast, and it just burned up more tire staying up there at speed. And it showed late in that last run. So, yeah, man, good points day. So we'll move on from this. It's a long season, so a lot of races to go, and we'll just try to keep the momentum as a team.
Heck yeah, but who do you want to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody at the team, Misfit Motorsports. Had a big crew on deck today, so it was fun in the chat tonight. Heard a lot of groans coming from the back of the field, so glad we stayed out of some of that stuff. I want to thank everyone in Twisted for this league. So much fun. Hats off to Jordan for getting such a big field and entry list into these events. So it makes it fun having big fields like this because you actually, even if you finish top 5, it feels like a big accomplishment. So hats off to everyone in the league for keeping the momentum going. Thank you for the broadcast. I want to thank my son. Thank Laura out there. Appreciate her for watching. And everyone who tunes in and watches us tear each other's fenders off lap after lap. So we appreciate everybody out there.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we'll catch you.
Thank you. All right, and that is Matt Hayden there. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your race winner here. Let's see how Clinton Woodby is feeling here tonight. Hey, Clinton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All right, look at you. Hey, I am here now to able to have an interview with you getting your race win. And look at that, back to back. Let's go for you want to go for a hat trick?
I mean, yeah, I'll go for it. Where are we at next week?
Oh, that's a good question. I can't think off the top of my head, but look at you though. Had a great race. The different strategies that happened tonight, and you and Matt just. It's always fun to watch you two. You seem like you guys are always together, at different points of the race, and trying to see if he can close it in on you. And the strategy call. He said you were hugging that bottom way better than he was, and it was a fun race to watch. I have to give you kudos.
Yeah, it was a surprisingly fun race to run. It was
just like I thought it would be. It was terrible once you got to like third in dirty air. It was searching for clean air. I don't know how Matt even made it to the end of the race. I think he was in a couple of those wrecks, at least one of them. So shout out to him for making it back up to the front and competing. But yeah, there at the end, I was wanting to run a few more laps before I came in on that last stop, but I was kind of afraid I wouldn't have enough laps to make up the time everybody else would have been gaining, especially Matt pitting. He was pretty much the one guy that was with me, like you said, that probably on fresher tires 2 or 3 more laps than me would probably make up enough time to where I wouldn't be able to catch him. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he. I noticed there when we come out and he came around me that he was kind of running the middle. So I don't know if that was just the line he was running and it was using his tires up, or if he just couldn't get to the bottom. I don't know. I thought he was just kind of being nice to me and giving me clean air so we could kind of both get up towards the front.
I think it sounds like he was kind of struggling, trying to get to the bottom. That middle line is where it just was working for him. But overall, for your Misfits on a roll and on fire this season, somebody, because of I'm a fireman, someone's got to grab that fire extinguisher or grab the fire hose and start to put that fire out because you guys are on fire right now.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do next week, all as a group as well. We're definitely going to go for the win and try to sweep the podium. But I guess we'll have to get some fire retardant suits or something, maybe.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations. And who do you got to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Megan and Blair Peterson, the Win a Bid diecast. Matt, Rusty, Ron, Harold, Brian, somebody else I'm forgetting that's my teammate.
Well, you would forget about him because he hasn't been here for the couple weeks. Where's Jimmy?
Oh yeah, where is Jimmy? I don't know. I forgot about Jimmy. I was wondering where he was at tonight. I was waiting on him to queue up with race control there. But yeah, and just want to take a quick shout out to say RIP to Paul. It was very quick news whenever everything happened, whenever he passed away. So thinking about his family and sending all the thoughts and prayers out to them.
Most definitely. And well, you beat me to it. Thank you for bringing that up. Definitely, since you're right here, want to give, everybody out there, this is, for Paul. This was his race memorial for him. I know quite a few of your teammates spoke up for him, so thank you for that. But definitely thoughts and prayers are out to the family and even all the friends that have known Paul, so thank you for that. But Clinton, I want to say thank you so much. Congratulations on your race win here tonight. And let's go for a hat trick next week.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll do it 3 for Paul. So I gave him 3 Polish victory laps tonight, and then I decided to burn them down for him. So we'll see if we can get another 3 on the board.
That works. Well, Clinton, have a good night, buddy. We'll stay safe. We'll see you next week.
Yep, appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, that's Clinton Woodby there. Definitely all for Paul here, and all these drivers have so much. They give the family all the ambition. Paul was a great guy and a great racer, and I hear all the different stories about Paul, and it's always amazing. Give Jordan Stencil a big shout out. Getting this, having a race dedicated to him. So thank you for Jordan and this whole league. So I hope everybody had a great night. I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you for everybody for tuning in here tonight, and we'll be back live next week here on Sunday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll give you guys some more action there. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Stay safe, and we'll see everybody later on.